Hi, this is Karen and welcome to another crafty Christmas at dolallycrafts, and this is Sunday's make. It's a little pouch that you can either have sitting on your table or you could hang it from the Christmas tree. It's just a little treat box. Inside is a Werther's original. Now, I don't know about you, but the last few years here in Australia, every Christmas there's a new Werther's ad comes out, and it's all about family and being treated by your granddad to a Werther's original. Anyway, this is what we're making today. It always reminds me of Christmas, the Werther's, so yeah, I thought this would be an ideal little gift. Just another little gift to give out to friends and family at Christmas, just as even a stocking filler. Okay, let's get on with it. For this, we are using the Candy Cane Season stamps, and I can't remember the name, I'll put it down below, of the papers, which is I think it's Santa's Workshop. Okay, so they're what we're using. All of the measurements can be found on my blog as per normal. Just pop those over there. You'll need a scrap of Whisper White, another piece of Whisper White for stamping these little candy canes, and a piece of cardstock that measures, as I said, all of the measurements can be found on my blog. Anyway, so we've got this piece. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Simply Scored, and we are going to start the scoring at 5/8 of an inch on the landscape side, and 1 1/4, and then 4 3/8, and then we're going to flip it round and we're going to do the same again. So 5/8, 1 1/4, and 4 3/8. So that's the landscape scoring. Now the portrait scoring is just 7/8 and 3. No, yes, 3. And that's it. Really easy, just 2 scores one way and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scores the other. Okay. I'm going to fold on all of the score lines. I'm just going to crease them with my hands for now. Okay. Flip it around the other way. And that is all of our scoring has now been folded. Bring in the scissors. I can't find my paper snips anywhere. I know they're here on my desk somewhere because everybody in the house has denied taking them, so they've got to be here somewhere. Okay, this is easy. We're going to snip down to the second score line on the portrait side on both ends, and we're going to just snip off these 2 rectangles at the end, and we're just going to wedge out these 2 small pieces like so, and then we're going to go to the other end and do the same thing. So we're going to cut down. Now I'm actually cutting into the larger rectangle when I go down the score, and now here we're going to take off and wedge just into this piece here like so. So that's what you're going to have. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here into the rectangle on each side of those score lines. And then I'm just going to wedge these slightly, just so that the folds are going to sit nicely. So just wedge both of those like so. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my tacky glue, which I left the lid open from the looks of it. No, I didn't. Okay, and I'm just going to put some tacky glue on these two tabs on the centre, and then these ends, the end where we've taken off the two tabs, we're going to put tacky glue, or put your adhesive of choice on those, because they're the inside flaps, like that. And then we're going to very carefully fold those two in and bring these two up on either side. And maybe I shouldn't have put I shouldn't have put the glue onto the two long bits yet, I don't think, because it's making it rather messy. Okay, I'll press him out and line him up. So as you can see, it only takes a second or two to adhere, and then I'm just going to bring the two side pieces over the top like so. And our box is actually finished. Now I'm just going to bring in my score tool and make sure that all the way down is nicely adhered, and that's right. And I actually stuck it between the tab and the inside. Now these two pieces fold over, and with these ones you've got to fold those outwards so that when we bring them into the middle they'll sit like that. I hope you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my punch. Now I've got a 1/4 inch punch. I don't actually have, I've got a 1/4 inch and a 1/16. I don't have the 1/8 of an inch. I need to order one of those. But there we go, just put 2 holes either end for our ribbon to go through. And I'm going to bring in the Werther's box and I'm going to pop that in there. So that gives me something solid. Now where the 2 seams are, they're at the back of the box. So working to the front of the box, I have a piece for the front and a piece for the back, 2 pieces for the sides, and then 2 pieces for the top. So I'm going to pick the best one of these 2 pieces for the front and adhere them, and I've given it enough so that we've got an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around on these pieces. And again, an 1/8 of an inch border. Now the side pieces, doesn't really matter which one you choose. But once again, an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. And last side piece. There we go. So that's the back of our box, that's the front of our box. And I'm just going to adhere these 2 skinny little pieces are just for these slanting pieces. What's that one got on the front of it? That will go there. Whoops. Okay, bring that in and just pop that there. Okay, now I'm going to bring in some of our Poppy Parade ribbon. Through one hole. Ah, I've got it back to front. So through one if I can get it to go through, and pull it through, and then the same here, and then just make sure that the back is sitting nicely and not twisted. I was going to put a bow on the front, but you know me and bows really don't mix, so it's just going to be a knot on the front here. I won't do it too tight because the recipient is going to want to be able to open and close the box. Just neaten up these two edges because they do tend to fray a bit. And that is our box complete. Now we've just got to decorate it. So I'm going to come in with "'Tis the Sweet Season" from our Candy Cane Season stamps, and just stamp that there. Okay, that's that one done. And then come in with my Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to stamp the two candy cane hearts. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to actually fussy cut. I know normally you'd use smaller scissors, but as I said, I can't find my paper snips for love or money at the moment. And as you can see, I think it's fairly self-evident why I hate fussy cutting, because I'm so lousy at it. Okay, so that's our heart done, and I'm just going to trim this up. 1, 2, and then punch of choice to banner the ends, or you can just do it manually. I've got this old banner punch from Stampin' Up, which I'm going to use. So there we go. Now, dimensionals. I'm going to pop 2 dimensionals on the back just to give it a bit of a lift. Pop the heart at the top, and then just a little bit of snail on our sentiment, and that goes across there, and that is our Werther's box all finished. So there's my sample box. So you can pop the heart wherever so that you aren't interrupting the picture on the front of the box, but I think that's rather cute. As I said, it'd look nice sitting on a plate on the table, or you can have it hanging from the tree. I hope you liked today's project, and that you'll go to my blog to get all the measurements and everything. If you want any of the supplies, they're available in my online store at dolally.stampinup.net at any time. Okay, that's enough from me. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.